Hello, and welcome to the Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Qualifying Tournament for Season 32. Nationally, 64 HBCUs have competed to advance in the National Championship Tournament, and now these two teams will be competing for a spot in our Elite Eight. I'm your moderator, Brandon Alexander, for this game. Let's meet the two teams that'll be playing in this round. First, we have the Scholars from Morehouse, and they'll be competing against the Scholars from Jackson State. Let's take a moment and get to know the players on both teams. Go ahead, Isaiah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Isaiah Thompson. I'm a senior economics major here from Atlanta, Georgia, and hope you have a good game.
Nice to meet you, Isaiah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christopher Dunlap, and I am a senior marketing major from Atlanta, Georgia.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Stephen Ajapong. I'm a junior biology major with a public health minor from Silver Spring, Maryland.
And those are the Scholars from Morehouse. Now let's meet the Scholars from Jackson State.
Hello, everyone. My name is Zach Coughlin. I'm a senior history major here at Jackson State. Good luck, everybody.
Hey guys, my name is Matt Wilson, Matthias Wilson, senior here at Jackson State, psychology major. Everybody do a great job.
Hello, everyone. I'm Aaron Ridley. I'm a junior accounting and finance major here at Jackson State, and hope everyone has a good time.
All right, and those are the Scholars from Jackson State University. Teams, we're about to play Honda Campus All-Star Challenge. In Honda Campus All-Star Challenge, there are 3 4-minute rounds of face-off and bonus questions, followed by a final 60-second speed round for each team that is the ultimate challenge. Isaiah will be in the center position starting out for Morehouse, and Zach will be in the center position starting out for Jackson State. You both will be answering 10-point face-off questions on your own. That means no conferring with your teammates. Answer a face-off correctly, and your team will work together to answer the 20-point bonus questions. We flipped a coin before the match began, and Morehouse won the toss. So that means that Isaiah will be selecting first from one of these 4 categories: a spelling bee, anything goes, full speed ahead, and knowing the 90s.
Let's go knowing the 90s.
Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle were among the characters introduced in 1996 in the release of what Nintendo RPG? Isaiah.
Pokemon.
Pokemon's right. And you're on the board, Morehouse. Here's your bonus for 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all 3.
That should be
2021 is the 31st year in operation for what space telescope launched in 1990?
Hubble.
That's right for 5. 2 answers. In the last game of their 1997 rematch, what company's Deep Blue computer made history by beating which Russian grandmaster in chess?
Watson. I think it was Kasparov.
Team, your
Watson
answer.
and Kasparov.
So you got Gary Kasparov correct, but we needed the company that made it. That was IBM. So you got 5 points for Kasparov. You still got control of the board.
Knowing the
Morehouse.
90s.
Replaced in 2020 by the USMCA, what trade agreement between the US, Mexico, and Canada went into effect in 1994? Isaiah.
NAFTA.
Correct. Here's your bonus, team. After 6 years of intense solitary research, in 1994, Andrew Wiles solved the mathematical mystery known as Whose 1637 last theorem.
I'm sorry, who? Who'd you say, Stephen?
I think it's Newton.
Team, your answer.
He's after that. Galileo.
No, we were looking for Fermat, as in Pierre de Fermat. Now, part 2. 2 More Days of Peace and Music was the theme for the 25th anniversary concert celebrating what 1969 rock festival held in upstate New York?
Woodstock.
That's correct. You got 10 out of 20.
90s.
In early 1990, F.W. de Klerk released which famed activist from Victor Verster prison in South Africa? Isaiah.
Nelson Mandela.
Correct again. Here's your bonus, team, for 10 points apiece. Brazil, Mexico, Nicaragua. Which country elected its first and still only female president in 1990? Violeta Chamorro.
Nicaragua.
That's correct for 10. Australia, Canada, Ireland. Though she served less than 1 year, in 1993, Kim Campbell became the first and still only female prime minister of which country?
Australia.
Team, your answer.
Australia.
No, that one was Canada. So 10 out of 20. Pick a new category, Isaiah.
Spelling bee.
Even a real amateur at spelling ought to be able to correctly spell amateur. So how's it done? Zach.
Amateur.
Correct, and you're on the board. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. Abysmal at spelling? Perhaps not, if you can correctly spell abysmal.
ABYSMAL.
That's correct for 10. Spelling may not be your bailiwick, but how is bailiwick correctly spelled?
What do y'all think?
Team, begin.
BAILEYWICK.
All right, that one was BAILIWICK. A lot of I's there. You got 10 out of 20 on the bonus, but you've taken control, Zach. Category.
Anything goes.
Newcastle, Kent, and Sussex are the 3 counties that make up what smallest mid-Atlantic state? Zach.
Ireland?
No. Can you take it, Isaiah?
Virginia.
No. Smaller. Delaware. All right, you still got control of the board, Zach. Category.
Anything goes.
What measurement system was proposed by Gabriel Mouton in 1670, though not instituted until the French Revolution? Zach.
Metric.
Correct. Here's your bonus, JSU. The first known speculative economic bubble collapsed in 1637, when Dutch demand for what flower's bulbs disappeared?
Tulip?
That's right for 10. Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette were instrumental in popularizing what vegetable in France, where its name means earth apple in that language?
Potato?
Team, your answer. That's right. They called it the pomme de terre. So you got all 20 points on that bonus, taking you up to 60 points at the end of round 1, and you are right behind Morehouse, who's in to 50 points. You're right behind Morehouse, who's in the lead with 60. Let's move into round 2. In round 2, we'll have 2 new players in the center position. Chris, you'll be answering for Morehouse. And Matthias, you'll be selecting for Jackson State. Matthias, you're trailing just slightly, so you'll select first from one of these 4 categories: civil rights, digging coal, staycations, TV villains.
TV villains.
Dooku, Olaf, Vertigo. In the TV version of a series of unfortunate events, Neil Patrick Harris is which villainous count? Matthias.
Olaf.
Correct. Here's your bonus, team, for two answers for 10 points apiece. With the help of his assistant Smithers, which greedy power plant owner antagonizes what city's population on The Simpsons? Team, I need your answer.
Springfield, Illinois.
Springfield, that's right. The person was Mr. Burns. So you got 10 points for Springfield. You've got control of the board. Category.
TV villains.
Played by Lena Headey, which Westerosi matriarch schemes against House Stark in Game of Thrones? Matthias. That's time. I got to call it Matthias. I'm sorry. Chris.
Valkyrie.
No, her name was Cersei. Yes, isn't Cersei Lannister. All right, you still got control of the board, Matthias. Category.
TV villains.
A collective consciousness of cybernetic organisms, the Borg briefly assimilates Captain Picard in what Star Trek series? Matthias.
Next Generation.
Yes, resistance is futile. Now, for 10 points apiece, the Cigarette Man and his shadowy syndicate plans are uncovered by Mulder and Scully in what sci-fi series?
X-Files.
That's right for 10. Now played by Sacha Dhawan. For 50 years, the Master has been a renegade Time Lord with aspirations of conquest on what BBC show? That's right. You got all 20 on the bonus, and you're up to 100 points, JSU. Category, Matthias.
Staycation.
A full-scale Parthenon replica and Andrew Jackson's Hermitage are a short drive from what city whose top musical attraction is the Grand Ole Opry? Chris.
Nashville.
That's right. Here's the bonus, team, for 10 points apiece. 111 miles south of Nashville is what Alabama city whose main draw is the Marshall Space Flight Center?
Huntsville.
Correct for 10. 216 miles west of Huntsville is what city where the National Civil Rights Museum was built around the Lorraine Motel?
Memphis.
You got all 20 on the bonus. You're up to 90 points, Morehouse. Pick
Civil
again.
rights.
First-hand experience with civil rights marches informs Walking with the Wind. From which Georgia congressman who died in 2020? Chris.
John Lewis.
Right. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece, Morehouse. Freedom's Daughters profiles women in the civil rights movement, including which
I think that's
NAACP
Wells.
co-founder and anti-lynching advocate?
Wells.
I.W. Wells, that's it. A 14-part TV series narrated by Julian Bond, a companion book to that series, and a folk song all share what four-word title?
No, it's 3 words.
Team, your answer.
We shall overcome.
No, it was Eyes on the Prize. So you got 10 out of the 20 points there. You've taken the lead. Category.
Digging coal.
Because it is a product of the decomposition of organisms that lived millions of years ago, coal is classified as what sort of fuel? Matthias.
Fossil.
Correct. Here's your bonus, team, for 10 points apiece. It's estimated that coal pollution kills some 800,000 people per year, with over 650,000 of those fatalities in what world's most populous nation?
China.
Right for 10. A chronic disease of miners, coal workers' pneumoconiosis is popularly known by what colorful name?
Black lung.
Black lung disease. You got all 20 on the bonus. You're up to 130. Category.
Staycations.
FAMU students can drive 200 miles west to see the Navy's Blue Angels practice Tuesdays and Wednesdays in what West Florida city? Matthias.
Pensacola.
You got it right at the end, and this will be the last bonus of the round. Or they can drive 200 miles east to visit for 20, then 10. What oldest continuously inhabited European established city in the lower 48?
St. Augustine.
Okay.
St. Augustine.
You got all 20 points. That takes you up to 160 at the end of round 2. Morehouse, you're right behind them with 110. We're going to move into round 3 and put 2 new players in the center position. We'll have Steven buzzing in for Morehouse, and Aaron is going to be buzzing in for Jackson State. Now, Steven, you're trailing, so you'll select first from one of these 4 categories. D, definitions, the D is in quotes there, people's names as places, pilgrimages, and so many Susans.
So many Susans, please.
Susan Wojcicki is the CEO of what video sharing platform that was acquired by Google in 2006? Aaron.
YouTube.
Correct. Here's your bonus, team. Founded by Nancy Goodman Brinker, the USA's largest breast cancer organization is named for which Susan who died of the disease in 1980? Team, your answer.
Coleman.
Susan G. Komen. You got it for 10. Susan was the name of a Pembroke Corgi given to which royal on her 18th birthday in 1944? Team, your answer. More information.
Queen Elizabeth II.
That's right. So you got all 20 points there. Category.
Let's go to D, definitions.
In some cultures, what D word is the money or property a bride brings to a husband when they get married? Steven.
Dowry.
Correct. Here's your bonus, team. What word can describe a direction or a young bird's first feathers?
Down.
That's right
Down.
for 10. Yes. A spring perennial. What trumpet-like flower is celebrated in William Wordsworth's I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud?
Okay.
Daisy.
No, that one was daffodil. So you got 10 out of 20. You're up to 130. Category.
Pilgrimages.
One of Islam's 5 pillars is a pilgrimage to what city where Muhammad was born? Steven.
Mecca.
Correct. Here's your bonus, team. Now for 10 points apiece. The pilgrimage to
that's
Mecca
Hajj.
is known by what H word?
Hajj.
Right for 10 more. On the Hajj, pilgrims visit
that's
what
the
sacred
Kaaba.
K site, a square building at the center of Mecca's Great Mosque.
Kabul.
No, it's the Kaaba. So I can't give you that one. You got 10 out of 20 on the bonus, but you've got control of the board. Category.
Pilgrimages.
In the Canterbury Tales, the pilgrims are on their way to visit the shrine of which martyr killed by followers of King Henry II? Aaron.
Joan of Arc.
No, can you take it? Stephen.
Merlin.
No, that one was Thomas à Becket. St. Thomas à Becket. You've still got control of the board, Stephen. Category.
D, definitions.
Often used to describe laws or rules, what D adjective for cruel or severe is named for an ancient Greek legislator, not Mr. Malfoy? Stephen.
Draconian.
Correct. Here's your bonus team for 10 points apiece. Meaning to expend or pay out. What D happens to a student's
disperse.
financial aid package at the beginning of the semester?
Disperse.
They got to get you that money. That's right, for 10. Dinar, dollar, dragoon. Which is the legal tender in Algeria,
Is it
Bahrain, and Iraq?
dinar?
Iraqi dinar.
Dinar.
That's right. You got all 20, and you've still got control category.
People's names as places.
One of gospel's best-selling albums is the soundtrack to The Preacher's Wife, from which artist whose surname is a Texas metropolis? Aaron.
How?
No, I'm sorry. Can you take it, Stephen?
Houston.
As in Whitney. That's right. Here's your bonus team. For 20, then 10, listen to the first clue. The first African-American woman elected to Congress from the South, whose surname is also that of a West Asian nation. Team, your answer.
No answer.
Georgia.
No answer there. All right, second clue. Barbara shares this surname with Michael, principal owner of the Charlotte Hornets.
What was it I did?
Jordan.
Jordan's correct. It's Barbara Jordan, Michael Jordan. You got 10 points, and you're in the lead category.
People's places as names.
A co-founder of the Charleston Mother Emanuel AME Church, which Mr. Vesey bought his freedom after winning a lottery in 1799. That's Aaron. Oh, you ran out of time, Aaron. I'm sorry. Can you take it, Stephen?
No.
No, I'm sorry. All right. No one got that. That was Denmark, Vesey. So, wow, we have a very close game. Morehouse, you just squeaked into the lead with 200 points. Jackson State right behind them with 190. Very close at the end of 3 rounds. But we're not done yet, because now we're going to play the ultimate challenge. Let me explain how that's going to work. You'll have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions in the category of your choice. Every correct answer will be worth 25 points. Working as a team, you may answer or pass on any question. As long as there's time remaining, you can repeat the ones you've missed. Remember, in the ultimate challenge, a team can potentially add 250 points to their score and change the outcome of the game. The score stands at Morehouse 200, Jackson State 190. So Jackson State, you will be selecting first from one of these 4 categories. Trick questions, TRIC in quotes there, 4-letter foods, historic ships, study abroad.
We're going to take 4-letter foods.
What food whose name has 4 letters is good luck? Often eaten on the cob.
Corn.
Yes. A babka, bunt, or birthday.
Hey,
Yes. With chips, England's first
Fish.
fast.
Fish.
Yes. A Basque or Anjou fruit.
Pass.
Pass.
No. The cultivar called leaf cabbage.
Pass.
pass.
Pass. The meat in a sirloin.
Cow.
Beef.
Beef. No, you're right. Cow was first. The Japanese word for bean curd.
Pass.
Pass. The cheese in spanakopita.
Pass.
Pass. Flatbread for falafel.
Pass.
Pass. The world's best-selling cookie.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. A Basque or Anjou fruit.
Pass.
Pass.
The cultivar called leaf cabbage.
Pass.
Pass. The meat in a sirloin.
Beef.
Yes, that's it. The Japanese
Goat.
word for bean curd.
Oro.
No. The cheese in spanakopita.
Goat.
No. Flatbread for falafel.
Pita.
Yes, you got it at the time.
Oreo.
All right, no, we didn't get time for that one. Sorry, guys. Okay, so you added 125 points to your score, team. Great job. Let's take a look at the ones that you didn't get. Basque or Anjou fruit, pear. Pear.
Mm.
All right. The cultivar called leaf cabbage, kale.
Oh.
The Japanese word for bean curd, it's tofu. The cheese in spanakopita is feta.
Feta. Okay.
And yes, you were right. It would have been Oreo if we could have gotten back to it. So Oreo is the world's best-selling cookie. Now, with that 125 points, you guys have moved into the lead, 315 to 200. But we've got one more Ultimate Challenge round to play. Morehouse, you've got 3 categories left to choose from. Which would you like?
We're going to take trick questions, please.
What word spelled with T-R-I-C is good luck? An anaconda or boa?
Constrictor.
Yes. The elbow joint extending muscle.
Pass.
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 Pass. Having 2 dissimilar sides.
Pass.
Pass.
A 2-toed flightless retite.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Nixon's nickname?
Ricky Dick.
Yes. A defined area, like for schools?
District.
Pass.
District.
Yes, district was first. A whimsical deviation?
Pass.
Eccentric.
Pass. Medical care for the aged?
Geriatric.
Geriatric.
Yes. To remove from entanglement?
Pass.
Pass.
A pumping chamber of the heart?
Aortic.
Ventricle.
No, aorta was
Ventricle.
first.
Pass. Pass to
The
it.
elbow joint extending muscle?
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Having two dissimilar sides?
Pass.
Pass. A two-toed flightless retite? Pass.
Pass.
A whimsical deviation?
Pass.
Eccentric.
To remove from
Pass.
entanglement?
Pass.
A
Ventricle.
pumping yes, that's it. The elbow joint extending
Pass.
muscle? Pass. Having two dissimilar sides?
Asymmetric.
Yes. A two-toed flightless retite?
Pass.
Nope. All right. You just scored 150 points, team. Let's take a look at the ones you missed. The elbow joint extending muscle, the tricep.
Fucking shit.
Let's make sure we check our language there. A two-toed flightless retite, ostrich. A whimsical deviation. You said it, but after your teammate had already said pass, it was eccentricity or eccentric. Yes. To remove from entanglement. That's to extricate. Was that the last one? All right. So with that 150 points, the final score, Morehouse 350, Jackson State 315. Congratulations, Morehouse. You are moving on to the Elite Eight.
Good game, you guys.
Good game.
Good
man.
game.
Really great
Good
game.
game.
Congratulations, teams.
Thank you.